Hello everyone, in this lesson we are going to talk about queue in C#. Queue is a collection class that represents the first in, first out, otherwise FIFO data structure. It is similar to a real life queue where the first person to arrive is the first person to leave. In programming, a queue allows you to add items to end of the queue and remove items from the beginning of the queue. This means that the oldest items in the queue are always the first ones to be processed. The queues class in the C# provides methods such as enqueue to add item to end of the queue, or dequeue to remove an item from the beginning of the queue, and we have peek to return the item at the beginning of the queue without removing it. Queues are often used in computer programs to store and process data in specific order, such as when handling requests in a web server or processing jobs in a background task. We are going to take a look at an example now. To get started, I am going to create a new class. I will say class name as the file name program. Okay, you can create your own project for that. Now put braces. Inside the braces, I'm going to create the static void main method. Void main, and this will take string args. Alright, put braces. Now inside the braces, I'm going to create the queue. Here we have to say queue, but the thing is you have to press enter, and after that, if it is not adding the library, you have to click this button. Okay, then press this using System.Collections. Otherwise you can directly type that using System.Collections. Okay, now the next step is define a variable name for that. I'm going to say queue. Set this equals to new queue parentheses semicolon. Alright, the next step is to add items to the queue. How we can add? We have to define the variable name, then dot enqueue. This will allow us to add values to the queue. For example, I'm going to say apple. The next one will be something like banana. The next one is cherry. Alright, here we are going to take a look at how we can print the items in the queue. For that, we can use a foreach. I'm going to say object item in the variable name of the queue, which is queue. Alright, so after that I'm going to say braces. Inside the braces we can use some Console.WriteLine. This will print the item. Okay, now we are going to see the output. Let's run this. Here we got apple, banana, cherry. For now I am going to commit this and show you how we can remove the first item from the queue. I am going to go ahead and say object and store the removed item here in this variable. It's equals to the queue variable name, this one, and the method which is dequeue. And after that I'm going to print the queue now using the foreach. Each item will be printed one by one. Now let's see the output. we have banana and cherry only because the first item is removed from the queue. Okay, now how we can check if an item is in the queue? For that we can go ahead and create a bool. I'm going to specify the variable name for that as isInQueue is equals to queue.Contains. We can use that method to check whether value is available. We can specify the value as banana, so then we can print it. Console.WriteLine. I'm going to say is banana is in the is banana in the queue, and concatenate with that boolean is in queue. Okay, alright, now how we can clear the queue? To clear the queue we can use the method which is clear. I'm going to say queue variable name dot clear. Alright, now if we check the count of this, the count will be 0 because it is cleared. Now I'm going to run this. Here it shows the banana is in the queue as true, that because banana is existing in the queue. Alright, now that's how we can add items to the queue, but let's see how we can specify a specific data type for the value. For that, all we have to do, after the queue we can put this angle brackets and specify the data type as int. Here when we are creating new queue we have to say in the angle brackets int. Okay, now you can see we cannot put strings, instead we can put numbers like this because we specified the type as int. Now here we are going to check whether number 10 is available in this queue. It should show us false because here we are removing the first item which is the 10. Okay, I hope this video helps. If this video helps, please subscribe. Thank you. I will include this code in the description. Thank you.